Call me Mrs. Whatsit.
Mrs. Who?
No, Mrs. Whatsit. Mrs. Who is, she's like a billion years older and way more knowledgeable.
What can I do for you, Mrs. Whatsit?
I called her ceiling sheets. Guys, she's harmless.
You're 6. Come on. What do you know about harmless?
Have I ever been wrong?
Well, one of these days you might be Charles Wallace.
Oh, I highly doubt that. He's one of the greatest minds in recent history. He's prodigious. But of course, we can't take any credit for our talents. It's how we use them that counts.
Yes, we were so excited to be able to write a song for the soundtrack of A Wrinkle in Time. And we were so blessed when Miss Ava told us that it's going to be in the movie. And you know, our song is called Warrior, and it's just about empowerment and showing young girls that you can be a warrior, you can be anything that you want to be, and we need that, especially now as young girls.
Absolutely. Right? It's so important for, there to be proper representation so that young girls all around the world can look in the mirror and say, yes, I can do this. And I definitely think that's what this film is going to do for so many girls. And I'm one of them, I'm inspired.
It's always fun, you can never tell what people are going to think, but everybody went into this with the best of intentions. Ava made a beautiful film, and we'll let the chips fall where they may, and hopefully, change some hearts. There's so much. I think for children, it's almost painted like a beautiful storytime novel. It's big, bold colors. It's like a Technicolor dream of Ava's. So there's action, there's science, there's love, there's emotion, there's romance, there's all sorts of things happening in a very wonderfully kind of elegant Disney way.
Yeah, it was so exciting when I got the call that Ava wanted to consider me for one of the parts, and I told my agent, yes, I want to do this, because she's just so thoughtful in her filmmaking. And it's not just what's on the screen, which is full of depth and heart and soul, but behind the scenes, that she makes sure, first of all, that the crew is incredibly inclusive. I mean, every person of color is represented, every woman, every disability, every LGBTQ, and it's really important. It changed the way I thought about making films, because it's not just the art you make, but it's also how you make the art. It's important. I think the magical idea that you can escape wherever you are by just believing in yourself. And you can find a way to conquer evil by finding the good in all people.
This is incredible. This is like the Oscars. I can't believe this. I've never been to something so glamorous in my life. It's amazing. And it's like we shot it 2 years ago. Or I first got cast 2 years ago. And I come from TV, so everything works so quickly. So I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I read it when I was a girl, but I have to say that I read it again once Ava cast me, and it just was so different to me reading it as an adult. And especially now as a mother, like reading it, it had a completely different effect on me. I think Storm Reid is amazing. The lead actress, she's 15 years old. She's one of the best actresses I've ever worked with. And she's just amazing. I'm so impressed by her, and she's such a wonderful girl.